Hello class, so let's be back with one other chapter from your book Fun with Grammar, that is chapter 12 in your page number 74. So we were talking about tense. In our last class we had already done simple and progressive tenses. So today another set of tense that we are coming up is the present and past perfect tense. So when we talk about present means right now I am teaching you, right? So this is a present tense sentence. Yeah, it is in present continuous tense, okay. So we will be talking about present perfect tense. There is a difference between present perfect tense and present tense. So what is the difference? Yeah, in this chapter we will be talking about. So the first difference that we will be talking here is the present tense is as we have already known that present tense is the usage of has plus verb plus ed. Past participle means verb plus ed, okay. Any word that relates to verb like dancing. So if you change this word dancing to a past participle form, how will you write is danced, D-A-N-C-E-D, okay. So D-A-N-C-E-D, this ed is verb plus ed. So has and have, I hope you know when to use has as well as have. Has we use in singular form when the sentence is in singular, as well as when the sentence starts with the word I. So there also we use have, I have, we use I have, okay. But when when I use the second person, that is she or he, that time we write has, because he or she is only one as singular, okay. So anything what is singular which will be coming up with has, okay. But if I use a plural form, that is we or they, so there we use have. We will never use had, had. Why? Because had comes in past form, but we are talking about the present here, okay. So it is has plus or slash have plus verb past participle plus ed, okay. So you have a lot of examples in the sentences, like see another sentence, another statement for using present perfect tense is that the present perfect tense denotes an action that has been completed recently, okay. Recently, the sentence which has been completed. Present means sentence that is happening right now, understood. But ed gives a pause to the sentence, that means we will understand that the sentence has already completed, the sentence has just finished. We will not be counting the sentence into the past also, it will still be in just now, after like just few seconds ago. That means that will come in present perfect tense only, no. So example, see, I have just completed the project. So I have just completed the project. Here in this sentence you can see have is the usage of, because I said it is with I, the first person, always written with have, okay. This will never change. And I have just completed. See, complete is the word verb plus ed. So this is present perfect tense sentence. Just indicate the sentence that has just been finished right now. So that's why I said the sentence is present perfect tense, okay. So there are other examples also given in the book, please go through it. And the next sentence, the next statement, it is also denoting an action that has been continuous from the past up to the present moment. That means the action that has started from the past, okay. From the past the sentence was happening, but it has completed. We know it very well that the sentence has completed right now, understood. Right now means present tense. That means the sentence that started from the past has completed now in the present. Example, see, I have lived here for 15 years. So 15 years indicates what? 15 is the number that has all, like I have lived. That means for 15 years the person was living. Was living, that means the person was living from his past, okay. When his birth took place and the person is now very old. So this will be counted as a sentence that has started from the past and it has ended up because it is the usage of ed. So the word ed is used when the sentence has finished, okay, when the sentence has finished, or when the sentence is still going on, that time we use ing form, which will be coming up in the next topic. Okay. So I think this much is clear. Now the next topic is see, it denotes a completed action or occurrence which is connected through its result with the present moment. Yes, it has completed, but the statement is still applicable in present perfect tense. See example, we have purchased a new car. See this sentence, though the action has completed but the car still exists, right? So that's why it is it is to be counted in present sentence. Okay, present tense sentences. A car has already been purchased, but car is not a thing that gets finishes within one day. No, it stays. So similarly, the sentence that has already completed, but the occurrence still is alive, occurrence still is connected with the present moment. That time also we use present perfect tense. Okay. Now next topic, it is used with before. So it is also used with before. Before means past. Understood? So we will have to know one thing, that is present perfect is always connected with past. Okay. See, there are examples given, so like I have seen him somewhere before. So I have seen. The person has seen this person right now, but he remembers that he had already seen him before. That means, don't you think it is related? For example, I saw one person, well, while I am teaching right now, no, I saw somebody is just passing by. Okay, I've saw like seen the person right now. Okay, but I start recalling that I have seen him somewhere before. Okay, that means I am trying to recalling my past, which is the person is in present right now. That's why. Understood? That's why it is a connection with the past and the present. Okay, the next topic is, it is used to indicate the future in the subordinate clause. Okay, so it is not only related with the past, it is somewhere related with the future also, along with subordinate clause. Okay, now what is subordinate clause? Subordinate clause means another use of clause. Okay, now what is clause? Clause means subject plus predicates. Okay, a sentence that has subject and predicate. So example, see, I shall check my email when I have finished my dinner. So when you see this sentence, what does come in mind? I shall check my email. This sentence is a future sentence. This sentence has not yet taken place because the word shall as well as will comes in future. It doesn't comes in present tense. Okay. So this sentence will complete only when this sentence gets like use. That means this is a present perfect tense sentence. Okay, which has already finished. See, when I have finished my dinner. So have is I said with I, it always goes with have, and finished is verb plus ed. Okay. So this sentence finishes, then only this future sentence will start. Okay. And the word when, this word is called subordinate clause. Why? Because this word connects these two sentences. Okay. When is the word which connects two different sentences. These are different sentences because this sentence has separate subject. See, soon after the use of when, I have written I. I is the subject here. The rest is the predicate. That means subordinate clause gives a new life to one more subject and the predicate. That is called a clause having more than one subject. Okay. So this kind of sentence also we can use in present perfect tense. I think this much is clear. One more topic we have in your book. In your page 75, say that is, it is used to indicate a habit or a routine actions with when, before, after, etc. After means future, okay, after, and before means past. So this means so many sentences can be written along with present perfect tense. Okay, it depends upon the usage of the sentence. But we have to remember the sentence is completed. Okay, that means the use of ed has to be marked very clear. Verb plus ed is very, very essential. You cannot write ing. Okay, there are examples given. See, I never eat anything before I have brushed my teeth in the morning. So that means have brushed. This sentence is haven't brushed, use of, yeah, this is also present perfect tense. That means before brushing only starts eating. Okay, so these are basically what we talk about in present and past perfect tense. So we only dealt with the present tense. We have another set of, that is past perfect. Past perfect is just the opposite of it. Okay, you can see in page 76 what is past perfect. Just in terms of whenever you are using has and have, it gets converted to had. Understood? There are no other words. There is generally the use of had, whether it's a singular or a plural, it doesn't matter. We have, he had, I had. Understood? Singular and plural doesn't matter in past perfect tense. Anywhere we are just using had, had. See examples. It is using had plus past participle. Had lived. Past verb plus ed remains the same. Only the use of has and have changes to had. Rest everything is same as like present perfect tense in past perfect tense. Okay. So this is all about past, present, present perfect as well as the past perfect tense. Okay. Exercises soon after you complete seeing this video, you can go through doing your exercises. Okay, the answers for the exercises will be uploaded soon. Okay, children, thank you.